Hello and welcome to my channel. Say hi to a happy day. In this channel, I would like to share tales and stories I personally picked and are my kids' favorite book stories. Let's enjoy listening while I read to you a book. What if we really thought ahead? People care more about today than a year ahead, let alone 50 years' time. Potential short-term gains generally trump long-term ones. We know the importance of the future, but struggle to reflect it in decisions. We often underinvest in pension arrangements, business activity. Lenders may charge high interest rates on long-term loans, and politics. We postpone action on climate change. This is partly rational because the future is uncertain, but also irrational because we know that today's choices affect the future. Think of depleting natural resources of making cuts to children's services. Applying economics to policy making and business decisions formalizes our short-term bias. Cost-benefit analysis helps work out whether the benefits of an investment outweigh its cost. Over and above adjusting for inflation, the rules say you must discount. Adjust down future years' cost and benefits. So, $100 spent or received in 10 years' time might typically count as just $70 in our calculations today. By valuing near-term outcomes more highly, we are less likely to invest in projects with longer-term payback. We might also drastically underestimate future costs. For example, pension liabilities, storing up trouble for later. What if we prioritize the future instead? We would care more about long-term outcomes. Investment decisions would favor projects with future benefits over quick wins, as well as seeking long-term value. We might be more cautious about imposing high risk and cost for future generations. This should build in a bias for sustainability. We would be more likely to use resources sparingly. More profit could be invested back into businesses rather than taken as dividends for shareholders, helping to build for future jobs and prosperity. We might seek to invest as much as possible in children and tackle more vigorously the harms today that will compromise their well-being in adult life. Putting the future first would mean taking actions today to deliver benefits down the line. It would mean paying more attention to intergenerational priorities. But could it simply reverse today's problem and lead to a bias toward the long term to the detriment of beneficial outcomes today? Luckily, that would be largely self-defeating, since poor outcomes today have long-term consequences that our future-first perspective should seek to avoid. I hope you enjoy listening to the book, What If We Really Thought Ahead? Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!